Hey guys, it's Walt. Welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. This time, we're going to take on a new monster, known as the Nibelsnarf. The Nibelsnarf is only found in the desert, so we're going to have to prepare for, I believe, a hot trip to the desert? Yeah, it's daytime. I always forget there's a day-night cycle in this game. It actually affects day and night. Because, some of the 4th gen Monster Hunter games just don't really have day-night cycles, and you forget that. Oh yeah, you might need hot drinks in the desert. You know, it is what it is. I believe the Nibelsnarf is found in Area 9 for the first time. Since the Nibelsnarf likes to kind of hang out in the more desert areas. So. Now, outside of this first encounter with the Nibelsnarf, oftentimes you'll just like find them hidden in the ground, kind of like this, but this is a fake. It's just a pile of sand meant to distract you. Let's see. Here we go. Into Area 9 we go. Or I'm a liar. Okay, I've sworn it's Area 9. Huh. Maybe it's Area 10. Well, normally it starts in Area 9. I guess I got the two mixed up. Oops. That's embarrassing. Here we go. Anyway, this is Nibelsnarf. He is a water elemental leviathan. It looks very different from the other leviathan we fought, so that's always fun. Nibelsnarf typically attacks with his big mouth. Other than that, you have to be careful when he goes on the ground, because that usually means he's about to attack like that. He's not done, he's not done. Nibelsnarf overall has, I believe, 3 breaks. 2 that... Oh, well, actually, I'm not 100% sure on all of his breaks. The only break that's really worth mentioning are his front claws, because that's the only way you can get those. So if you need Nibelsnarf claws, you need to focus on his actual claws. After that, you can also break the little uvula in his mouth, which is kind of fun. Makes him look a little silly. But I don't believe you really get much for it. Just gonna do Nibelsnarf. Okay, he's doing the spotting attack again. I'm looking for a specific attack. Oh, I should mention his weaknesses. Nibelsnarf is weakest to thunder and then ice. Or equally, I actually don't remember as well. Wow, how informative. I don't know anything. I don't really fight Nibelsnarf that often. Okay. So this attack is something to note. He will do a triple charge. Kind of like Rathian, but he has his mouth wide open. So what you can do is plant a large barrel bomb. He will eat it. And then it'll blow up inside of his stomach. And usually when he does that, he'll be caught up in this upright position, where you can start fishing him out of the ground. By doing the same action you would when you're pinned down by a monster, you just mash all the buttons and rotate the control stick, and it'll be fished up, which is really good. Because free damage is good. And I believe the act of fishing him up also does damage to him. Also, I should really heal him at like half health. Oh, is he doing this again? Does he want a snack? Here, have a snack. Okay, maybe it doesn't always work. May have to have a certain damage threshold or something. Of course, sometimes you can knock the monster into that little up, or the Nibelsnarf into that upright position where you can fish him, which is useful as well. Now, something interesting about the Nibelsnarf is just his position in the game. If you ever play Monster Hunter Tri or 3 Ultimate, especially Tri, you'll notice that Nibelsnarf is not in that game, but Monster is very similar in structure is. Like, they have the same like body type and everything, and same thematic thing where it's just eating a lot of stuff. Okay. I may as well beat up his hands. Nibelsnarf was added to Portable 3 to basically replace the Goble from Tribe, because there's no underwater combat in this game, and the Goble relied on underwater combat to be any kind of challenge. And honestly, a sandfish is pretty interesting, design-wise, and this fight in general is really interesting. This is like the one fight in the series where large barrel bombs actually do something unique. Now, I believe you can... They give you 5 sonic bombs? Jesus. I believe you can also sonic bomb this guy out of the ground when he is not angry. But, hopefully I'll remember to show that off. I don't even really bother with sonic bombs against this guy. Nibelsnarf isn't really that hard. He's over somewhere. I'm gonna throw that. Oh, it'll make him do that attack. Interesting. So the sonic bombs will trigger him to come up. Okay. That's bad of me to charge the hammer, bad of me to sheath it away from him, make me walk away. Hopefully I can get this fish. If you do not fish the Nibelsnarf up in time, he will do a counter attack of sorts, which hurts. And it's no fun being hit by that. I also hope I can get this claw. I don't think I'm going to make any of his equipment, but you never know when you need monster's parts. Hey, 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 look over here. Hey, 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 look over here. Thank you. Okay, I don't know how that missed. Okay, I'm gonna throw this. Okay, if he's already attacking, sonic bombs don't work on him. He does have a beam attack, but if he's tired, he will fail that. As I broke one of his claws. Let's see if I can hit the other one. Oh no, the sand pillar's in the way. That's unfortunate. I hope that counts as claw damage. I don't think it does. It does hit in his back, but it would be nice to break his claws. You never know when you need him for something. I think he enraged though. Yeah, that's a fast attack. I think he's mad. I don't really blame him. I've been kind of kicking his butt. Okay. I also need to sharpen my hammer again. He is somewhere. There he is. You can tell where he is underground by just the little like steam coming out of the ground. I'm sorry. Oh god, I have no stamina. Or sharpness. Can't even hit him because I'm just like bouncing off him. He's also a healthy boy, honestly. He has a lot of health. It's like, I kind of expect him to die really quickly just because I was like wailing on him so bad. Still am, kinda, but apparently not. Maybe this hammer isn't as godlike as it used to be. Unfortunately, I have to wait until like, I believe Village 5-star to even upgrade this, because it needs Frost Axe, which doesn't come for any monster that we can fight right now. But we're pretty close to 5-star, so. Pretty close to upgrading it. Ooh. Oh god, he has the dumbest limping animation. Like, it's like he's trying to swim, but he can't. Bless him. Oh, are you mad now? Are you mad? Oh, what are you gonna do about it? We're gonna do about it. You're gonna just run away. Oh, okay. Well then. Hello? Oh, he's, hungry, still. Then again, I didn't really let him eat, so I guess it's fair. Oh, hi. How you doing? And of course my cool drink would wear off now. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I try to fish him up from over here instead of where the Rhinopolis is, because I'm afraid I'm gonna carve the Rhinopolis instead of fishing up Nibelsnarf, and I don't want to be smacked in the face, personally. Because being smacked in the face is no fun, as one would expect. Also, this guy has like one of the silliest names in all the monsters in the entire series. Like Nibelsnarf. Just the word Snarf is funny. Didn't expect him to die like that, but hey, at least I don't have to chase him to where he sleeps. Which is, I believe, is Area 11. You know, not in the desert, but... Then again, the desert's so open, kind of makes sense that you'd have to find somewhere else to sleep. I'm gonna take a, Oh, no, never mind. I was about to say I'm gonna take a venture to Area 11, but there are bugs here, and I need bugs more than I need ores. So... Oh. Did I only have one bug net? It's kind of weird how the, like, bugs are still there, but I can't gather from them. That's awfully confusing. So I guess we're gonna just play around in the sand. Woo! Gotta love that unique animation you get for being overheated without a cool drink. It's kind of funny that they actually gave the hunters one. Oh, you can get claws from quest rewards. I got 2 scalps. That's kind of rare. Scalps are kind of his rare item, so it's kind of weird that I got 1, or not even 1, I got 2. And 2 claws. That, like, never happens, because usually claws are pretty rare. Listen to me, my English skills. Pretty rare unless you break his claws. I still don't have enough for the mining point. However, I do have, hopefully, enough parts to look at his armor. I like to see it. Nibelsnarf equipment in general has like a militaristic look to it. Like, Nibelsnarf's hammer is literally a grenade. I don't know who the genius at Capcom thought that was a good idea, but like, that's beautiful. Anyway, the Nibelsnarf armor gives Same amount in defense as the Raytheon armor. It does give you skills. Eating is an interesting skill that basically speeds up how quickly you use consumable items like potions and meat. Like speeding 1 speeds up meat eating. I believe speeding 2 speeds up like potion drinking. So if you're gonna go for speed eating, I highly recommend speeding +2 instead of just +1. And if you have slow eater, that's one of the skills that I would gem out if you can. Like that makes you take even longer to eat meat. And I think you even use potions, but don't quote me on that. Water attack does exactly what you think it does, so it's good for water weapons. And then gluttony gives you more stamina for eating stuff. It's not a terrible set, honestly. The speed eating makes it pretty solid for early game, or for new players that don't really know when the like healing window is on certain monsters, or like they just want to have a steak real quick, and it looks funny when you do. You just like scarf that thing down within like a second. However, I guess it's one of the problems with having a speed eating set, especially as new players, that you get used to the faster eating times, and that just kind of screws you up in terms of learning the monster. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. However, I imagine if you combine speed eating with like wide range +2, so like you can take potions quickly, and the stuff applies to your entire team, with like the sword and shield that can use like potions while the weapon is unsheathed. Like that's possibly a support build. That's like one of the very few support builds you can do that is like truly support. Oh, so that's something to consider with speeding. It's not a bad skill. I've never really used it that much, but no, it's one of the skills that if you don't care about damage 100% of the time, it's definitely something to consider because it does change how you play, which is cool. I like skills that do that. It's like one of those like evasion skills. Like it changes the game completely in terms of how you play, which I will eventually show off, like an evasion build, which will be pretty neat to do. Just have to actually make one. Oops. I don't know, I may do that soon actually. So I might make the Lagambi set. But that's just something for me to consider doing. I may not actually do it. Anyway, I believe this will do it for this episode of Monster Hunter Purple Third. So this time we hunted a big sandfish. Next time, we're gonna go to the tundra and fight something very creepy. I'll see you guys then.